Well, taking on Kunlun Red Star Heilongjiang from China. Let's come inside to Shaiba Arena where the action is going to take place. Now the Dragons are up against a daunting task as they need to do something about this heavily favored Loko team. Loko won their first game of the tournament 2 days ago as they defeated the Ottawa Capitals by the final score of 4-2. And they look good at doing that. As for the Chinese side, they lost the opening game of the tournament to Jokerit 5-1, but they did not look hopeless, to say the least, even though a lot of pundits, experts and fans expected them to, especially given the fact that this Chinese side is more Chinese than it used to be in comparison to last season. Red Star are going to be donning their red jerseys, while Loko is going to be in white in this one. It's the heavy favorite against the heavy underdog. And the question on everyone's mind is, how bad can it go for Kunlun tonight? Kunlun have only one change in the roster, and it's in goal. Instead of Philippe Krasanovsky, it's going to be Paris O'Brien between the pipes tonight for them. And despite his first and last name, he is Chinese. Although born outside of China, O'Brien was actually born in Coquitlam, British Columbia, which is just outside of Vancouver. Philippe Krasanovsky looked well for the Dragons in the previous game as he stopped 50 shots out of 55 as Jokerit heavily outshot the Chinese side. As for Loko, they also have a new guy between the pipes. Vladislav Okorak, the 18-year-old, got the nod for this one. He's expected to be the starting goalie for Yaroslavl in Junior Hockey League this season. Number 32, Ilya Konovalov, will be his backup. There are also several changes in Yaroslavl's lineup, such as Nikolai Kovalenko, number 51, was demoted from the top line to the third line as he was swapped with Kirill Slepets, who scored one of the 4 goals for Loko in the game against the Ottawa Capitals. This is the second game of the day. A bit earlier, Jokerit played the Capitals, and it was the Capitals side that won 6-3 in a very exciting game. And now it's going to be Steve Kasper and his Dragons against Dmitry Krasotkin and very menacing looking Loko team. Aside from the swap between Kovalenko and Slepets, we also see Nikita Gromov, a 20-year-old defenseman, in the lineup, who's going to be paired with Pavlikov on Loko's first defensive pairing. And Sinitsyn and Morozov were added to the lineup, while Nikita Zhukov and Ivan Kovalov are healthy scratches for Loko in this one. Yaroslavl is going to start with their top line. It's Kirill Slepets, Georgi Ivanov, and Artur Kayumov, number 16 on your screen. And they're going to be paired by Gromov and Pavlikov. Now, Loko scored 4 goals in the tournament. Number 92, Kirill Slepets, scored 1 of them. And the other 3 were scored by Nikita Anahovsky, Igor Zenchikov, and Vladislav Rybakov. Looks like we're all set, and the initial puck drop takes place. Loko grab the puck and skate through the neutral zone with it. It's Slepets to the right wing. Shot on net, and Paris O'Brien makes his first stop of the game. Loko hit the puck in the offensive end. Ivanov sends it around the ring to the other side. Kayumov is battling for the puck at the boards. It's Ivanov again. Tried the centering pass. It doesn't go through. And it's the Chinese who have it now. They dump it in and go for the line change as we are 40 seconds into the game. Bit of a weird play behind Loko's net now. And Yaroslav will have the puck again. Pavlikov stays behind the net with it. Starts off the rush with a two-line pass. And Loko take another shot straight at Paris O'Brien. Makes himself look big. Loko intercept the puck in the neutral zone. Set it up the left wing. It's chipped to the blue line. The Dragons shoot it from the neutral zone into the offensive end. Loko grab it again and start off down the right wing, down the left wing rather. Loko with the backhand pass to reset the play. They in over the blue line. Nikolai Kolenko attempts a shot, loses his handle, and now it's the Chinese who try to clear it away from the zone. Kovalenko grabs the puck. They circle the net. Shot from the slot by Nikita Anahovsky, and it goes out of play. It went out of play off Zhang's stick, and the faceoff is going to take place in Kunlun's territory, and Loko win it. There's something wrong with the play though, and it's going to have to be retaken. Paris O'Brien between the pipes for the Dragons in this one. Not only he's good at hockey, he's also somewhat famous for his achievements in lacrosse and water polo, and for being one of the most talkative guys in the dressing room. He's the one who can provide the pep talk when needed. Loko with the win on the offensive end. Looking to set up the play, and the whistle is blown as Huan Sanyi was with the puck. The most promising player on this Chinese side, and it's the Hokan that is called on the play, and Loko will go on their initial power play of the night. They had 9 man advantages in the game against the Capitals, and they converted just once. Loko pass it to the point, back to the right wing. There's some room for a shot, but it goes straight at Paris O'Brien. Gizatulin with the whip. Gizatulin plays on the 4th line for Yaroslavl, as he was listed 2 days ago as well in the game against the Capitals, but that 4th line was getting a lot of ice time. So despite being number 4, Loko really rolled their lines, and any one of them can be a threat to the opposition. Slepets skates through the middle, curls back. He's at the half wall. Gets it back, looking for a passing lane. Outsmarts his opponent. Goes back to the half wall. Ivanov. One-touch pass back to the half wall. To the slot again. Now it's at the point. Pavlikov lets it rip, and it misses wide. But they keep it in the offensive end. Loko. Another shot is taken, and it goes wide again. They are all over the Kunlun team early in the game. And it's Pavlikov. Controls the point. They have it at the half wall. Georgiev with a nice backhand pass to the slot. It doesn't go through, and the Dragons are able to clear the puck into the neutral zone. They go for the line change, and the whistle goes on. Looks like offside is called on the play, and Dmitry Kosatkin, Loko head coach, obviously disagrees with the call. But the faceoff is going to take place in the neutral zone, as Loko have Denisenko, Danishkin, and looks like it's Senchikov who's out there with them. And now it's Misul, who skates back into his defensive end to pick up the puck and start of the rush. Miscommunication by Yaroslavl players, and Okaruk had no idea what was happening around him. And that is just a gift for the Chinese side, as they score a shorthanded marker with 23 seconds remaining on Loko's penalty. Absolutely stunning turn of events. Horrific mistake by Afanasyev and Misul, two Loko defensemen, behind the round net. And it's Zhuo Runchen who opens up the scoring. What an eerie play. And Kosatkin has every right to be mad at his defenseman. Well, this is quite unexpected. It's the Chinese side who grabbed the lead. This is the first time they are in the lead at the tournament. They play one game against Yakuret and got scored on first before tying the game up late in the first period on a power play. But it's Loko now who tie the game up as they roof it past Paris O'Brien. It's Vladislav Rybakov with a quick answer. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. It did not take them long to answer. Textbook execution on the power play, and Vladislav Rybakov scores his second of the tournament. He had a shorthanded goal against the Capitals 2 days ago. So it's Runchen Zhuo who opened up the score, and then just a few seconds after that, we got a tie game. That's junior hockey for you. Anything can happen, bad mistakes can be made, and beautiful goals can be scored. And there's going to be another penalty. It's going to be against Loko, and Borden is the call. Vladislav Chermenenko, one of those alternate captains on this Yaroslavl team. This is going to be gone for 2 minutes. And looks like there's a 10-minute misconduct on top of that, too. Loko win the faceoff in the defensive end. And skate down with the puck down the right wing. Slam on the brakes. Cross-ice pass to some open ice, and what a shot that is. Slap shot just goes past Paris O'Brien. It's Pavlikov with the marker, and it's 2-1 Yaroslavl with the shorty. If they continue scoring at this rate, we're going to get a record of goals scored at this tournament. We're barely into the first period, and there's 3 goals already. 2 for Loko, 1 for Kunlun Red Star Heilongjiang. But the Dragons are still on a power play, as Ryan Giggs Ryan Riggs, excuse me. Pretty obvious mistake to make, given that Giggs wasn't a famous soccer player, but it's Ryan Riggs, a Chinese forward who used to be a defenseman, and he made the switch this offseason after not getting any points last year with Kunlun in Junior Hockey League. And he looked good for the Dragons this preseason, scoring a hat-trick in one of the games. The Dragons skate through the neutral zone. They're in the offensive end with over a minute remaining on their power play. Delayed call is finally called, and it's tripping. So for about 60 seconds out there, Kunlun Red Star are going to have a 5-on-3 man advantage. Nikolai Kovalenko is sent for a deuce. Dmitry Kvartanov was not happy with his team's performance in terms of getting a lot of penalties in the game against Ottawa. And it seems that they picked up right where they left off. So it's a 5-on-3 power play opportunity for Kunlun Red Star. And they're in the zone with a lot of room. Slap shot is taken, and the puck goes out of play as it hits somebody on its way. Jean Pamfei was the shot, one of the most promising Chinese defensemen. Steve Kasper made an adjustment on his roster, and tonight it's Nolan Lee, Guo Jianin, and Zhur Runchen that are listed as their top line, while the Russian line that consists of Denis Kazakov, Artem Lobanov, and Ryan Riggs is listed as their third line. 20 seconds remaining on Kunlun's power play. They're looking for a cross-ice pass, but Loko defensemen give them no open lanes. Pamfei goes D to D. They take a shot from the high slot, and it goes wide of the net as Loko win the foot race and clear the puck away. Paris O'Brien comes to the area behind his own net to play the puck. Loko are back to playing 5-on-4, but the Dragons still have the power play for another 50 seconds as they give the puck away and Loko dump it down the ice. Paris O'Brien stops it and plays it into the corner. They go D to D behind their own net. They lose the handle on the puck, but still have control of it as they pick it up behind the net. Diagonal pass to the blue line, and it's Ryan Riggs. He's got speed, breaks into the zone, takes a shot, stick on the puck is put, and it goes wide of the net. Dragons with some nice moves in the corner. They have it at the half wall. Pass to the point, back to the half wall. Circles around with it, looking for a passing lane. It's a one-touch pass, but misses everybody, and Ryan Riggs retrieves the puck in the corner. They pass it to behind the net, back to Ryan Riggs. Ryan Riggs with the puck. Shoots it, and looks like Okarak had just a piece of it. And just like that, Kunlun are done with their power play. They had a 5-on-3 power play for a minute and have nothing to show for it in the end. Another call is made, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty called against Kunlun. It might be for two men on the ice. At least it looks this way. Definitely a pause, but it's not quite clear what caused it. And now we see Juan Sanyi finally skate into the sin bin. He was the most productive Chinese-born player for Kunlun Red Star last season in Junior Hockey League, as he scored 6 goals and got over 20 points. which doesn't sound like much, but it does. When put in comparison, that is way more than all other Chinese players, of which there were 11 at certain points of the season on this Kunlun team. If you put those points together that they had, the other 10, they wouldn't even come. They would still be miles away from his achievement. And it's now Loko with the puck in the offensive end on a power play. There's 90 seconds left of it. And they circle and pass it around. Denisenko calls for the puck at the far side, but the puck makes its way to the slot. To take a shot, it's blocked. And Denisenko passes it to the left circle. Back to Denisenko at the half wall. Denisenko with some room, looking for a passing lane. He finds it at the point, gets the puck back. Dangles in the left circle before passing it back to the point. Another shot taken, and it's a goal. Loko with a 3-1 lead as this one makes its way all the way from the blue line. It's number 78, Roman Bychkov, who was promoted to third defensive pairing on Loko. Paris O'Brien allows his third of the night. It's a string of bad events for this Kunlun side. As first they get 2 minute men, as first they failed to convert on a 5-on-3 power play that lasted for over a minute. Then they get a 2-minute man on the ice call and get scored on that. And Loko begin to pull away. They have a 2-goal lead now. We're 9 minutes in. Another shot is taken and it whistles past the net, but Loko are able to keep the puck in the zone. They dangle in the corner with it. Put it back in the corner. It's Gizatulin with the puck. Loses handle of it. And they reset the play as Loko send the puck into their own defensive end. Last time that happened, they made a horrific mistake, which led to Kunlun's only goal so far. Right now, everything is good for them, and now it's Slipats in over the line with the dangle. Skids to the slot, jams at it in the blue paint, and Paris O'Brien stops the play dead. So to recap the scoring, it's Junchen Zhou with the opener at 3:46. And just 20 seconds later, Vladislav Rybakov scored his second of the tournament to tie it up, which was followed by Mark Pavlikov's first of the year off Artur Kayuma's assist. And the latest goal was scored by Roman Bychkov, and Grigory Denisenko had the only assist on the play. Now Loko on a 2-on-1 rush, and they score. Less than just over 10 minutes into the first period, Loko already have 4 goals past Paris O'Brien. This does not look good for the Chinese side at all. And looks like it's going to be Georgy Ivanov who's going to be credited with the goal. He went for the pass in this 2-on-1 rush. It was blocked, and then it went in off Chinese defenseman. Actually not. Ivanov tapped it in himself on the rebound. Loko captain was his first of the tournament to make it 4-1. And the Dragons called timeout. And who could blame them? This has been just horrific 10 minutes of play for them. And there's still 50-some minutes left to be played. Paris O'Brien seems to be remaining in goal for the Dragons. He has not have A great game so far, to say the least. And it's Lobanov's line that takes the ice for Kunlun. It's Kazakov, Lobanov, and Ryan Reeks on the right wing, number 17, a very speedy forward. Loko with the puck in their defensive end. Afanasyev has it in the corner, goes all the way to the other end of the ice with it. Denisenko with the move to get past his defenseman, passes it to the right circle. And Loko lose the puck due to physical play by the Chinese. Loko reset the play as they put it back in the defensive end. Denisenko puts it into the offensive end. And it's Zenchikov, who tried to outdangle his opponent. Didn't do quite so. No offside is going to be called on the play as Ryan Reeks tries to skate out with it. He does, but doesn't get past the red line. And now it's Denisenko on the left wing with a great pass to the point. Shot taken, blocked in front. And now it's Riggs with the puck again as it puts it into the offensive zone, so the Dragons can go for the line change. Smart defensive play by Loko as they gain speed at the right wing. The puck is chipped into the offensive end. And it's the third line for Loko that's out there. Pass in front to Kovalenko, but he can't get control of the puck. And now it's a 3-on-1 rush for the Dragons. And Okarak makes a pad save to put it to the side of the net. That looked dangerous. The Kunlun players couldn't do anything with it to shorten the gap on the scoreboard. It's still 4-1 Loko, as there's just over 8 minutes remaining to be played in the third period. Centering pass. O'Brien had no idea where the puck was. They just dodged the bullet there. Runchin Zhuo, number 13 on the Chinese side, tried to dig his way in over the blue line, but couldn't do that. Loko almost intercept the puck on the forecheck. It's Juan Sanyi, the most dangerous Chinese-born forward on this team. Number 22 puts it deep into the offensive end. Loko retrieve it, and now it's Denisenko on the left wing with a sauce pass to the middle. But Kunlun intercept the puck. Chaotic play defensively. Shot is taken by Gizatulin. And looks like it grazed off the post and back into play. Denisenko puts it to the point. Gizatulin with the move in the corner. Tries to outdangle his second opponent. But Jean Panthay intercepts the puck. And now it's Denisenko again at his own blue line with the move at the red line. He's in the zone now at the right wing. Off the boards to the point. Afanasyev to the slot. Dangle in front. They tried to be cheeky with that play. And there's going to be another penalty called on Kunlun Red Star. It's tripping. Loko will go back on the power play. Last time they were with the man advantage. Roman Bychkov sniped it top shelf past Paris O'Brien to give Loko a 3-1 lead. And now it's 4-1. And Korchanov, for some reason, does not look happy. That's where the stereotypes about Russian coaches root from, don't they? They're never happy. His team is up by 3 very early in the game, outplaying their opposition at every fathomable aspect. They're about to go on another power play, and yet he's still unhappy. Yaroslav Yakovenko is sent to the box. Ironically, Yakovenko played for Lokomotiv for Yaroslavl team last year, and he scored his first career Junior Hockey League goal in his first career Junior Hockey League game against Kunlun. And now he's on the other side. Loko, battle for the puck at the half wall in the offensive end. Slepets has it. Sends it to the point. It hits something, but Gromov has the puck now. One touch pass back to Gromov. Back to Slipats with some room. Takes a shot. Misses it wide. Slipats to Gromov. Gromov back to Slipats. Now it's Kayumov. Look at them pass. Kayumov with a lot of room. Takes a wrist shot. Rebound. And O'Brien has it covered in the blue paint. The Dragons certainly give up a lot of room to Loko. And Loko tried to be as creative as possible, it seems, with their next goal. Danishkin is out there with Denisenko and Zenchikov for Loko, paired by Afanasyev and Misul, their second five-man unit. Misul gets it deep into the offensive end. Denisenko to the point. Back to Denisenko. Denisenko shoots, goes wide, and now it's all the way down Loko's territory with 5:40 remaining to play in the period. Loko exit the zone. Danishkin wheels in, circles the net. Makes a salsa pass. It hits something on its way, and now Loko have to retrieve the puck back in their defensive end. Denisenko sends it around the rim. They have it behind the net. Centering pass attempt. Doesn't go through, but Loko still have it in the offensive end with 20 seconds remaining on their power play. Denisenko with the puck at the left wing. Puts it back to the point. Back to Denisenko. One touch pass to the right wing, to the slot. And it almost goes in. Another shot is taken from the high slot, and this time Paris O'Brien makes it a really neat save. Puchkov was looking for his second of the night. Second of the period, even, rather. The Chinese are having a tough time out there. Loko seems to be able to pull off just about anything they can desire. And it's Nikita Anahovsky at the dot for Loko. Wins the draw. Kovalenko behind the net. Centering pass attempt doesn't go through, and the Dragons are back to playing full strength. They're well into the offensive end. And lose the puck in the corner. Loko. There's a lot of room at the left wing. But the skate all the way to the right wing is Vladislav Rybakov, who still has the puck. Now he makes a cross-ice pass, which is intercepted, but Loko still have it in the offensive end. Sinitsyn, who's making his tournament debut, has the puck in the corner, puts it back to the point. Point shot taken. It hits somebody. It hits one or two players on its way to the net and goes in the corner. Now it's in the other corner. And the Chinese dump the puck down the ice. Icing is going to be called. Ryan Riggs complains that he could have been first to the puck and beat the icing. Well, the official rule is it's the invisible line put through the hash marks that you have to be first at to beat the icing call, and he certainly was not. So the faceoff is going to take place in Kunlun's territory once again, and the Dragons cannot do a line change. They say it hit somebody, so there's going to be central ice draw, which Gizatulin is going to take for Loko, and he's going to win it. And now it's Zenchikov who puts it back into the defensive end. Gizatulin in down the right wing. Circles the net. Got two defensemen on his back. Pass it back to the point. Point shot attempted, but it does not seep through Ryan Riggs. Or Juan Sanyi, rather. Excuse me. And with 3.5 minutes remaining to play in the period, it's Loko with the puck in the defensive end, about to start another offensive rush. And they do. They chip it down the left wing. And it's Denis Morozov, who's also making his debut today at the tournament. Has it at the left wing. Loko, Zenchikov to the point. Shot taken, and Paris O'Brien with the save. Gavin Yee chips it all the way down the ice. And Loko will skate to the area behind their own net now to reset the play and get some fresh troops out there. They skate down with it through the middle. Slepets attempted to pass it through the middle, couldn't do that, and now it's the Dragons in their own end with the puck, being harassed by local players. And Georgi Ivanov gets it on the forecheck, puts it in the corner. Slepets has it behind the net now, looking for his passing lanes. Century pass attempt was blocked, but Loko still have control of the puck at the half wall as Georgi Ivanov skates to the corner, puts it around the rim. Kirill Slepets tries to outmuscle his opponent, and he does. Loko have it back at the point. Now it's Pavlikov. Pavlikov curls back, slams on his brakes, puts it back to the middle of the ice. Pavlikov with it in the corner. It's clipped, but Loko still have it at the point. Saucer pass to Pavlikov. Can't quite catch it, but still has it behind the net. Now it's Kayumov. Kayumov with the puck. Back to the point. D to D they go. Loko changing on the fly while being set up in the offensive end. Misul back to the point. They shoot it from the high slot. It's Zenchikov with the shot. Everybody seems to be lost sight of the puck. It's behind their net now. As Danishkin tried to put it in the other corner, and the Chinese clear it to the neutral zone and go for the line change. Danishkin with a lot of room in front of him, fakes the shot, goes for the pass. It's a little bit inaccurate, but Loko retrieves the puck in their defensive end. Afanasyev to Misul. Misul back to Afanasyev. Afanasyev curls and bangs it off the boards to go to the other wing. It's Danishkin with a burst of speed now, loses the puck in his defensive end. Chinese player blows his tire. No call is made on the play, as there's just 40 seconds remaining to play in the period. It's Nikolai Kovalenko now, behind Kunlun's net, battling for the puck. Anahovsky picks it up in the corner. They have it at the half wall. Saucer pass to the point. It's almost stolen away by Ryan Riggs, and Kunlun begin their offense, only to lose it second later. And Ryan Riggs with the puck again, sends it to the point. They can't negotiate contact, and the puck slides all the way down the ice. There's 8 seconds remaining to play in the period. And the horn goes off as Loko finished the period with a 4-1 lead. And the Chinese side did not look good at all in the opening 20. We got at least 40 minutes of play remaining in this game. Loko looked like a heavy favorite with 4 goals in the opening 20. And we'll be back in about 17 for the second period.
Unassisted, time 3:46.
лед будет готов, мы на него выйдем и определим, кто же сегодня точнее и удачливее. Еще раз объясню ребятам. У вас есть две плюшки. Вы их изо всех сил бросаете в сторону тех ворот. Бросили один раз. Подошли к тому месту, где они приземлились. Бросили второй раз. И уже с того места, где плюшка остановилась во второй раз, вы получаете клюшку, шайбу и бросаете по воротам. Кто окажется точнее, тот и победил. Понятно? Отлично. Павел готов? Артем готов? Зрители готовы? Поддерживаем участников. На счет 3 мы начинаем наше соревнование. Итак, 1, 2, 3, поехали! Итак, участники завершили по первому броску и, в принципе, на данный момент силы равны. Оба участника двигаются в точке второго броска. Спешка тут не обязательно, тут главная сила и точность. Да, берем по второму разу и вновь изо всех сил бросаем. Готовы? Поехали! Вновь плюшки полетели, и они оказываются практически вплотную к воротам. И единственное препятствие — это Лео. Лео, вся надежда на тебя, от тебя зависит. Забьют, забросят наши участники шайбы или нет. Итак, позиции одинаковые. Получаете клюшки и бросаете по воротам. Клюшку Артему. Артем, готов? Давай тогда на счет 3 под аплодисменты. Давайте, давайте, давайте. 1, 2, 3, поехали. Бросок Павла. Мимо. Артем, от тебя все зависит. Попадаешь и ты выигрываешь. Победу одерживает Артем. Давайте ему поаплодируем. Именно
Welcome back to Sochi as we're getting ready for the second period of play between Kunlun Red Star Heilongjiang and Loko Yaroslavl. And it has been an absolutely dominant performance by Yaroslavl so far, who have a 4-1 lead. And their advantage on the shot clock is 17-4. They did get off to a pretty awkward start though, as two Loko defensemen made a horrific turnover, which led to Zhao Juncheng's marker. And just like that, Kunlun got the lead with the shorty, as Loko just gave it away to them. But about 20 seconds later, Vladislav Rybakov tied it up with a power play marker, his second of the tournament, which then was followed by Mark Pavlikov's shorthanded goal, Roman Bachkov's power play goal, and Georgy Ivanov's even strength goal. 10 minutes in, Kunlun Red Star took the timeout. And at the very least, they weren't scored, haven't been scored ever since, for all that matters. Kunlun lost their first game of the tournament to Jokerit 5-1 2 days ago on a Saturday afternoon. As for Loko, they won their first game, beating the Ottawa Capitals 4-2. Earlier today, the Capitals faced Jokerit and what has proven to be the most exciting game of the tournament so far, and it was the Capitals who came out on top with a 6-3 win. We're underway in the second period, and it's Kunlun who have the puck in their defensive end. Loko out there on the forecheck. Battle in the corner for the puck. Georgy Ivanov has it. Pass it to the face of circle. The circle around the defensive end. Slepets puts the puck on net from the half wall in hopes of a redirection. And there was a call made on the play, I believe. Not sure what it was about. Possibly a high stick or a hand pass. Either way, the faceoff takes place in the neutral zone, and Loko put the puck back into the offensive end. It's Denisenko, Danishkin, and Zenchikov out there for Loko. And it's Zenchikov with the puck. Attempts a backhand pass to the slot. Hits his teammate in the skate. And now it's Kunlun chasing the puck down the left wing. It's a 2-on-1 rush. They take a shot, and it's straight at Akarak. Artyom Lobanov with some speedy transition from the neutral zone to create a 2-on-1 offensive rush. Needed a better shot though. But that rush was a gleam of hope for the Chinese side, as they're one of the 5 Russian imports, Artyom Lobanov, a Magnitogorsk native. Shot it straight at Akarak. Loko with a long pass to the blue line. It's chipped into the offensive end. And now Kunlun attempting to exit their defensive end with a long pass to the other side of the rink. They skate down with it down the right wing, and there's going to be a penalty called on the play. It's trip in, and it's going to go against Loko. Loko continue to pile up those penalties in what has been a very easy game for them so far. Vladislav Rybakov has got one of the markers. He's going to be gone for 2 minutes for tripping. Kunlun had a 5-on-3 power play. early in the game. They had over a minute of a 2-minute advantage, but failed to create any scoring chances on that. And now it appears there are some problems with the ice, as linesman was fixing it. So it gets a pause in the game, as it is very dangerous to skate on damaged ice. Nobody wants to have torn ligaments, that's for sure. Safety is of utmost importance. Looks like we're all set though, and the play will resume shortly. Or perhaps not, because they're still discussing it. There might be a crack in the ice, and that's what the fuss is all about. As Kunlun are about to go on a power play again, as soon as this problem is fixed. They haven't got any goals so far on the power play, but they did score shorthanded. A bit of a fluke goal, but they'll take it. Okay, it's a piece of. It seems that it's the piece of the banner that was sticking from below, and they had to cut it and resurface that area of the ice. Put a patch on it, so to speak. It might seem like a minor problem, but it could cause some serious injuries if you hit it in full stride and get your skate stuck in it. Number 44 in Loko is Anton Lukichov, who was put on the third defensive pairing in the game against the Ottawa Capitals Saturday night. But he's listed on the fourth defensive pairing tonight. It's difficult to say what was the reason for that swap. It was one of the few that head coach Dmitry Kosotkin made for this game. The play has resumed, and the battle for the puck in Loko's territory along the boards. Loko chip it out into the neutral zone. As 18-year-old Denis Morozov is out there for Loko, killing the penalty. He's making his tournament debut tonight. Lukichov outmuscles his opponent and puts the puck into the offensive end for Loko as they're still killing the penalty. Loko are definitely outskating their opposition tonight, but then again, they're outdoing them at about every aspect of the game. Except maybe for one. The Dragons seem to be taking a lot less penalties. So that's one positive they can take away from this game so far. Pavlikov has it in the corner, and he's up against two Kunlun players. Makes the pass to Slepets. Slepets curls back into his defensive end, and he's going to go for a skate behind his own net. He's back at the blue line. He's past the red line. He's in the offensive end now. Takes a shot and straight at Paris O'Brien. Kirill Slepets killed off a lot of seconds on that penalty kill and earned a face-off in the offensive end for his team. Pretty good penalty kill by Kirill Slepets. Face-off is going to be retaken in the Dragons' territory, and it's Georgy Ivanov top line center for Loko, who's out there. And it's Misul and Bychkov on the defense. Another stoppage of play. Interference is the call. And looks like that will do it for Kunlun's power play. That's a pretty clear call for official to make, as Kayumov was definitely interfered with by number 23, Denis Kazakov, one of the 5 Russian players on this Chinese team. We're gonna watch about 15 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, and then Loko will go on a power play. It's 4-1 Yaroslavl as we pass the 3-minute mark of the second period. Loko kill off the penalty, and they go on a power play. It's going to be a little shortened, but there's still a lot of time. Georgievanov with the puck at the blue line, keeps it in the defensive end, skates to the high slot, takes a shot, and it whistles wide. Misul could have buried it, as Paris O'Brien had no idea where the puck went. And now it's Loko. Kayumov tried to skate to the slot, couldn't get to it. Misul with the puck at the point. It's Bychkov and Misul on defense for Loko. They have it at the left wing. Denisenko with the puck to Bychkov. Slap pass to Denisenko, who one times it on net. Rebound, but the puck stays out. Denisenko with the puck at the left wing. Wristed on net. Paris O'Brien has a piece of it, and it goes up into the glass. The puck is still in play. One touch pass back to Slipats. His shot is blocked, but Denisenko picks up the puck and sends it right back to Slipats, and they score. As Slipats made a one-touch pass to Misul down low, and Misul scored on his own rebound. It's 5-1 Loko Yaroslavl. Great secondary assist by Denisenko to send it all the way across the ice to the right face-up dot to Slipats. And Misul scores on his own rebound. Huge, tall defenseman on Loko's team. Gets the job done. It's 5-1 Loko early in the second period. And Denisenko wheels into the offensive end again with the puck on the blade of his stick. Turns it over, and now it's the Chinese who try to commence their offensive rush. Denishkin makes the puck stop at the boards. The Chinese retrieve it in their own end. Zenchikov turns it around. Denisenko chases the puck. He has it in the corner. Skates up to the blue line, drops it for Zenchikov. Zenchikov to the skates of Denishkin. Denishkin cross ice to Denisenko. Cross ice to the slot, and Denisenko scores from the slot. That was way too easy. Denisenko was given all kinds of room down low in front of O'Brien's net, and he makes it 6-1 Yaroslavl. We're barely 5 minutes into the second period. This is turning into an absolute nightmare for Kunlun Red Star. Denisenko has had a couple of assists at the tournament already, but this is his first marker. Grigory Denisenko was selected 15th overall by the Florida Panthers earlier this year. Loko back in the offensive end with a 2-on-1 rush. Anahovsky couldn't deliver the puck to the other end of the slot. They have it at the point now. Shot from the high slot, and it's blocked in front. I believe it hit Gizatulin as Anahovsky sends it to behind the net. Nikolai Kovalenko with the puck now. Kovalenko back to the point, and they lose handle of it, and Ryan Riggs can break away. He does. He's in on a break, shoots, and Okaryak makes the stop. Ryan Riggs Could have scored another one for Kunlun. But Vladislav Okorak comes up big. Nikolai Kovalenko to Anahovsky. Anahovsky steps into the zone. Pass in front to Gizatulin. Gizatulin with a wraparound attempt. Doesn't quite go through. And Loko retrieved the puck in the neutral zone. Pass up the middle. Morozov, his end, shoots. And the puck goes up into the net end. There's going to be a face-off to the left of O'Brien's net. Paris O'Brien, he's still in goal for Kunlun Red Star, even though he did not look, has not looked very sharp in this one, allowing 6 goals. And we're still early in the second period. Kunlun had Filip Krasanovsky in goal in their first game against Jokerit, and he stopped 50 shots out of 55. So perhaps Steve Kasper is giving him a break. There are a couple of players on Kunlun that you may wonder about, such as Paris O'Brien and Nolan Lee and Ryan Riggs, who sound more North American than they sound Chinese, but they are. And they're a little bit of both, as they were developed, and most of them were born overseas and developed their hockey there. But Kunlun Red Star organization is a huge organization that has representatives even in North America. They have a connection there called, the team is called Blythe Red Star. And it's part of Kunlun organization. They're trying to make hockey big in China. And one way to do it, or perhaps the only way to do it, is to compete against top teams in the world. And Loko is one of the top junior teams in the world for certain, as they iron to clinch their second Junior Club World Cup in franchise history. They have won their first in 2016, and they're back at the tournament this year to try and win it again. Faceoff is going to take place in the neutral zone, and it's Georgy Ivanov with Kirill Slepats and Artur Kuyumov on the ice for Loko. It's their top line. We're 7 minutes into the second period, and it's 6-1 Loko. As they enter the zone again, Georgy Ivanov tried to outdangle his opponent, but lost control of the puck, and now Loko have to skate back to the defensive end and reset the offense. They have it in the neutral zone, and only to lose it again and retrieve it back at their blue line. Alek Misul, who scored only a few minutes ago, passed it to Kuyumov. Kuyumov, the Chicago Blackhawks prospect, shoots it in. Georgy Ivanov picks it up at the right wing, passes it a little further down the ice to go back to the point. Shot taken, and it goes wide. Kuyumov is back with the puck. Passes it to Slepats. Slepats shields the puck and puts it back to behind the net. Danishkin is out there for Loko. Denisenko shoots it, and it's blocked, but Kuyumov is still out there. For Loko, it's Zenchikov actually, as the puck goes out of play. There are more fans in the stands than there were for the afternoon game. But it's pretty quiet at Shaiba Arena. There's not much exciting is going on right now. Loko with a very firm lead, and it doesn't look the momentum is going to swing the other way anytime soon. Kunlun lose the puck in the offensive end. Denisenko puts it to the right wing as Kunlun shoot it back in. Loko give up the puck in the defensive end. Getting a little bit clumsy with those defensive plays. Perhaps that's what head coach Dmitry Koltanov is upset about. It's clumsy plays like that that the coaches hate to see. And we're going to see another penalty called against Kunlun Red Star, and it's going to be another tripping call. Loko will go back on a power play, and Steve Kasper looks very concerned. It's a bit of a slight trip, but a trip nonetheless. And Loko will take a face-off in the offensive end. Kunlun win the draw, but it's Anahovsky who has the puck at the half wall at the right wing. Anahovsky. They try to go for a tic-tac-toe play. Anahovsky back to the point. Shot taken, and Paris O'Brien has a piece of it. And then Kovalenko retrieves the puck in the corner. Roman Sinitsyn is out there too. Anahovsky calls for the puck at the face-off circle. Can't quite get it under control. And it's Anton Lukichov who retrieves it in the neutral zone. Anahovsky shields the puck, curls back in the face-off circle, and sets up play. Anahovsky with the puck in the right face-off circle. They center it, and Georgy Ivanov, or rather Vladislav Rybakov, scores his second of the game to make it 7-1. We're 7 seconds away from the halfway point of the second period, and looks like it's going to be Filip Krasanovsky who's going to take place between the pipes for Kunlun after this one, as Paris O'Brien had an absolute nightmare of a night in goal for Kunlun. Vladislav Rybakov was his second of the game and third of the tournament. Sends O'Brien to the bench.
С передачей Никиты Ановского номер 11 и Николая Коваленко номер 51. Шайбу забросил Владислав Рыбаков номер 12. Goal for team Loko, scored by number 12.
Loko have the puck on a 2-on-1 rush. But Kunlun intercept the pass and try to exit the zone now. Ryan Riggs could not moderate it out. And now it's Giza Tulin again. It's in the corner. The Chinese retrieve it. Leave the round end. Ryan Riggs dumps it in. And they go chase it. They retrieve it behind the goal line. Ryan Riggs with a shot. Then it goes wide. Pavlikov picks up the puck and passes it to Nikita Gromov. And there's going to be icing called on Loko with 9:16 left to play in the second period. That's the kind of night Paris O'Brien would just have to put past him and forget as soon as possible. Nikita Gromov, who's making his debut at this year's tournament, is 20 years old and has already played 2 games for Lokomotiv Yaroslavl in the KHL. Juan Sanyi passed it to the point. Shot taken and it goes wide. And now it's Loko with a cross-ice pass up through the middle. They have it in the offensive end. Morozov to Giza Tulin. Lack of communication over there. And now it's Chervanenko behind the net, looking for a pass and lay to put it perhaps to the point. Giza Tulin doesn't go hard after the pack as the Chinese pass it around the defensive end. And some very lazy forecheck by Loko, but they still get a shot away, and it rings off the crossbar. Kayumov centering pass. Slepets shot it, and Krasanovsky makes his first stop of the game. Nice wrister by Slepets. but it went off the crossbar. It's Ivanov, Slepets, and Kayumov, Loko's top line out there, as they will take face-off in the offensive end. Ivanov with the face-off win. Vasil to Kayumov. Kayumov shoots it straight at Krasanovsky. I don't think Krasanovsky saw the moment of the shot. The puck is still in play as Loko's top line just buzzes around the net. Kayumov and Ivanov behind the net. Kayumov has the puck. Ivanov has it now in the corner to Kayumov. Kayumov to behind the net. Slepets has it now. Gets it under control. Pulls away from his defenseman. Passes it to the point. Vasil back to the point. Vasil has it again. Looking for a passing lane. Skates in the half wall. Puts it in the corner. Makes himself available in the face-off circle. But they go to behind the net instead. Pass is intercepted, and Krasanovsky covers up the puck in the crease. It almost looks like Loko are just running the clock. We don't see any burst of speed from them. We don't see them be aggressive on the forecheck, and yet they keep getting all these scoring chances. The difference of the levels of play between these two teams is way too obvious. It looks like Sinitsyn and Lukichev have some personal fans in the stands, which is always great to see. Chinese sent out their top line for this face-off, as they got the promotion after the game against Jokerit. It's Nolan Lee's line, and they have scored already today. The only goal Kunlun has was called by Runchen Jua. There's 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to be played in the second period as Loko have the puck in the offensive end. Shot is taken, and Krasanovsky with the stop. Zenchikov to the slot. Backhand shot, and another save by Krasanovsky as Kunlun finally chip it into the neutral zone. Afanasyev sends it back to the blue line. Danishkin with the puck now. Tries to get it under control, and Kunlun enter the offensive end, taking a shot, and Okarak keeps the puck in play after the stop. Off the boards to Zenchikov. They skate in over the line. Danishkin with a shot. Krasanovsky fumbled the puck, and there's going to be a penalty called in the play. Loko will get another power play as Afanasyev takes a point shot. Krasanovsky with the stop, but Loko still have the puck in play, and only now the whistle goes on. If anything was going right for the Dragons tonight, it was the fact that they had very few penalties. And now even that has changed, as Loko will go on another power play. Yaroslav Yakovenko gets his second minor of the game for delay of game. Long pass up front, and Denisenko, or Anahovsky rather, gains the zone. Nikolai Kovalenko has the puck now. Pass it to Nikita Anahovsky. Anahovsky back to Kovalenko. To the point. To Lukichov. Lukichov to Anahovsky. Anahovsky to the slot. They should rebound another shot, and somehow it stays out. The Dragons skate with it into the offensive end. Lukichov pokes it to Anahovsky. Anahovsky carries it through the neutral zone. In down the right wing. Looking for a passing lane. Sends it to Rybakov, who has 2 already tonight. Back to Anahovsky. Anahovsky with the wrister. And that's an easy glove save to make for Filip Krasanovsky. Nikita Anahovsky, who led his team in scoring, in regular season scoring rather, last year, also scored the game-winning goal against the Ottawa Capitals Saturday night with just a 1 second left to play in the second period. That marker turned out to be the game winner. Loko with a shot and redirection from the slots, and the puck is still in play. It's Gizatulin, Shervanenko, and Morozov that are out there for Loko as they go to the point, to the high slot. Pavlikov takes a shot, and it goes up into the net and out of play. There's just over 5 minutes remaining to play in the second period. Loko with a huge lead, and they keep building on that. Nikita Pavlikov scored 8 goals and had 20 assists for 28 points in 61 regular season games last season for Loko, en route to their second Karlamov Cup in franchise history. And he has the puck at the point again. To Gizatulin. Morozov tried to bank it in from the slot, but Krasanovsky stopped him. Gizatulin to Pavlikov. Pavlikov puts it on net. Rebound. The Chinese are desperate to clear the puck out. Failed to do that, and Gizatulin picks it up, sends it back to the point. Pavlikov back to Gizatulin. Gizatulin wrists it, and Krasanovsky gloves it down. There's just a couple of seconds left on that power play for Loko, and Gizatulin is visibly not happy about his last shot. It was going top shelf, but Krasanovsky fished it out. Gizatulin is a Kazan native who plays for Lokomotiv. Kunlun are back to play in full strength as they go to the right wing. They in over the blue line. Bad pass is made, and offside is called on the play. Fu Erkan is one of the players who were brought to the team from under-18 Team China, as Steve Kasper is also the head coach of that team. And as a matter of fact, this Kunlun Red Star junior team is kind of synchronized with the nation's under-18 and under-20 junior programs. So we're going to see a lot of players being called up and sent down from under-18 and under-20 Team Chinas. With 4 minutes remaining to play in the second period, it's Loko with a huge 7-1 lead. And Grigory Denisenko gains some speed in the neutral zone, skates in, goes for the dango. He has it in the corner, makes a pass to the slot to Danishkin. Danishkin can't quite get it under control. And now it's Kunlun, who skates down the left wing. Alexander Klusanov loses the puck, but gets it back in the corner. Sends it to behind the net. Juan Sanyi with all the moves. Skates back to up the left wing. Sets up Klusanov for a shot. And the puck goes wide. Klusanov pokes it to the corner. Kunlun Red Star take a shot from the point, and it's blocked. And now it's going to be Loko with a chance on a breakaway. Cheeky move, but it doesn't go in. Zenchikov wastes his golden opportunity to further improve Loko's lead. Denisenko with another great stretch pass. Krasanovsky pulls off a huge save on this breakaway chance. That would have been quite a goal if Zenchikov would have been able to pull that off. Kayumov with the puck in the corner for Loko. They're in the offensive end. Slipets has it at the half wall. Pass it to the point. Misul skates the half wall at the right wing. Hayumov now behind the net with the puck. Tries to go for the wraparound. Georgi Ivanov has it now. Back to the point it goes. They put it on net. Krasanovsky with the stop. Rebound. It's still loose in the slot. And on and out, Chinese exit over the blue line and chip it in and go chase it. Loko retrieve it first. Up to the left wing to Ivanov. Ivanov back to behind his net, and they reset the play as there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining to play in the second period. This is day 3 of the 2018 Junior Club World Cup as Yaroslavl takes on Kunlun Red Star. Ivanov has it at the left wing. Now it's Kayumov in front, another pass, and it's Slepats with the puck now. Send it to the slots. There's nobody there, and Kunlun easily defused the situation. They still have it behind their own net, trying to exit the zone with a couple of D-to-D passes. They finally chip it out to the neutral zone, and there's a call made on the play with 1:43 remaining till the buzzer. And looks like the call is going to be for 2-minute men on the ice again. And it's pretty clear that it's going to go against Loko, who were slow on the line change. And the officials saw it. And that's what they're explaining to Dmitry Kosatkin, the head coach of this Yaroslavl team. And Kunlun Red Star will go on a power play late in the second period. Loko win the defensive zone faceoff and send it around the rim and chip it into the offensive end all the way down the ice. Kovalenko on the forecheck with Rybakov. Rybakov almost intercepts the pass on the forecheck. And the Chinese will have to reset their play as they skate to behind the net. And almost give up the puck behind their own net. And now it's Ryan Riggs with the puck. He tries to skate it out of the zone up the left wing, loses control of it, and now it's Loko with possession in the offensive end. Nikolai Kovalenko curls, dangles, still has the puck, and sends it all the way back to his defenseman, who will kill a lot of seconds with it. Last minute of play in the second period. Kunlun in the zone. They have it in the corner. Izatulin is battling for the puck, and it's Ryan Riggs who passed it to the point. Point shot is taken, and Vladislav Okurak gloves it down, but keeps it in play. And now there's a foot race between Filip Krasanovsky and everybody else on the ice. Krasanovsky wins the foot race, and Juan Sanyi gets the puck, sends it to the point. Konstantin Rasitsky attempted the shot, and now there's a breakaway chance for Gizatulin, who slams on his brakes, create a 2-on-1 rush, but being so cheeky with the chances. There's no way they would have gone for that play if they weren't up 7-1. Now Juan Sanyi and Ryan Riggs with a second on the clock, and the horn goes off. It's 7-1 Loko Yaroslavl after 40 minutes of play at day 3 at the 2018 Junior Club World Cup. We have 20 minutes of play remaining, and we'll be back in about 15 to finish them off.
думаю, группы поддержки Сочи Queens. Давайте им поаплодируем. Очаровательные девчонки. И есть девчонки, которые будут пробовать пробиться в эту прекрасную команду. Повторяет движение за вами, да. Давайте для начала познакомимся. Как вас зовут и откуда вы приехали, быстренько?
Меня зовут Сания, и я из Сочи.
Сания из Сочи. Если кто-то из Сочи, хлопает.
Меня зовут Анжелика Кулинич, я с Донецкой Народной Республики.
Аплодисменты Анжелике.
Наталья Смоленск.
Наталья из Смоленска, громко поаплодируем. Как тебя зовут?
Ева Смоленск.
Еве из Смоленска тоже. Давайте громко-громко похлопаем.
Олеся Ярославль.
Олеся из Ярославля. И
Ира Ярославль.
Ира из Ярославля. Из Ярославля тоже Ира. Хлопаем Ире тоже. А маленький ты не идешь? Стесняешься? Ну ладно. Итак, спускаемся на сцену. Они показывают движение, а вы за ними повторяете. Кто это делает более точно, более грамотно, прям выстраиваемся вот так вот. Места много, давайте, не стесняемся. Пока без них. Последнее приготовление. Итак, все построились. Внимательно смотрим за девчонками, повторяем и показываем все, на что вы способны. Давайте после громких аплодисментов мы начинаем! Давайте!
Sonó la campana y el fin de semana se deja ver.
Все делают это более чем достойно, более чем круто.
Solo manzana fue para morder. Ay, pequemos las ceritas hasta el amanecer. Llegó la fiesta, señorita, que la marea está picadita, bonita, bonita. De tu boquita, labios, mis dientes, bocado crujiente, rico pastel. Fuego en tus pupilas, tu cuerpo destila tequila miel.
Танцуем, не останавливаемся.
Fue para morder,
Лео, присоединяйся к нам.
pequemos las ceritas hasta el amanecer. Llegó la fiesta, a tu boquita, toda la noche, todito el día, vamos a bañarnos, señorita, que la marea está picadita, bonita, 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 es tu boquita, bonita, 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 es tu boquita.
Что же, это достойно аплодисментов. Давайте похлопать громко. Ну, я бы не смог сделать выбор, если честно. Сейчас мы быстренько посовещаемся с девчонками и решим. После долгих совещаний, и это было очень тяжелое решение, очень тяжелое решение, но оно принято, и победителем, и обладателем фирменной бейсболки атрибутика N Club становится барабанная дробь Анжелика! Анжелика, это тебе, ты по праву это заслужила. Все девчонки молодцы, вы все двигались просто великолепно и заслуживаете громких аплодисментов!
Welcome back to Sochi as we're getting ready for the third period between Loko Yaroslavl and Kunlun Red Star Heilongjiang. And it's Loko with a thunderous 7-1 lead and absolute dominance on the ice through 40 minutes of play. Loko lead on the shot clock 41 to just 7, and they won 65% of the face-up. Any component of the game you look at, Loko has an insurmountable advantage. Paris O'Brien began the game between the pipes for the Dragons, but was pulled halfway through the second period, and Filip Krasanovsky replaced him in goal. Steve Kasper, Canadian coach, doesn't have a lot of positives to take from this game so far, but maybe they can find a few in the third period. Rybakov, Pavlikov, Bychkov, and Ivanov scored for Loko in the first period of play, and then Misul, Denisenko, and Rybakov was his second at night, improved the lead to 7-1. First goal of the game was scored by Kunlun, a fluke goal that Loko just gave away with a really bad defensive play. Ever since then, it was all Loko. And we're off in the third period. Loko dumped the puck in, and Krasanovsky with a fake sends it to the right circle. They lose it in the neutral zone. And Loko back to playing full strength. There was an overlapping penalty that they got late in the second period for having 6 players on the ice at the same time. Okarak gives up a rebound, and there's a scoring chance for Kunlun. But nothing comes out of it as Loko defuse the situation and give the puck to Kuyumov, who sends it to behind his own net. And it's Pavlikov who circles his own net now, trying to outsmart Ryan Riggs, who's buzzing the net. And now it's Kunlun in the offensive end. Artem Lobanov. Excuse me, that's Denis Kazakov. Dangles his way around the net. Now it's Lobanov with the puck. Lobanov tries to center it for Kazakov. Doesn't go through. Now Riggs attempts a shot from the hash marks, and it's blocked. Loko in the zone now. Kovalenko turns, shields the puck, sends it to the half wall, and they lose control of the puck. The Dragons commands their offense of the left wing. Have to go back as Juan Sanyi bangs it off the boards. And Konstantin Rasitsky, a Russian defenseman on this Chinese team, sends it to the other side of the rink. Loko intercept the puck. They're in the slot now, attempting a shot, but there was a lot of bodies lying around, and they could not take the shot. Denisenko in the corner wins the battle for the puck. With the burst of speed, beats his second opponent, puts it to the blue line, and the puck just bounces over the stick. And Loko will have to regroup in the round end now. With 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the third period. Excuse me. Loko with the puck. Thunderous hit. Looks like it was Juan Sanyi with the hit, but Loko still have the puck as they move it up the ice. Zenchikov off the left wing. He still has the puck in the corner. He's in the Gretzky's office now. Passes it to the half wall. Has it on top of the face-off circle. Denisenko with the move down low. Couldn't go for the wraparound. Moves it to the point. Point shot is taken. It's straight at Filip Krasanovsky, and he holds on to it. And it's going to be a face-off in Kunlun's territory. Krasnovsky faced 55 shots in his previous game against Jokerit and was initially given a night off, but then had to come in and replace Paris O'Brien. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty called on the play, and it's another trip in, and it's going to go against Lokomotiv. Looked more like a slash, judging by this replay, and it was actually another episode because it's Roman Sinitsyn who's sent to the sin bin. A 17-year-old defenseman. He turned 18 in December.
За одну штрафом наказан Роман Синицын, номер 77, команда Локо. Penalty team
Kunlun
number 77.
with the puck in the offensive end. Attempt a shot from the point. Juan Sani with a nice move at the point. Passes it to number 13. It's back to Juan Sani. Takes his shot and it's blocked. He shoots again and it's blocked again. And Sani with the puck again at the point. Another shot. And this time it's Okarak who makes the save as Loko clears the puck to the neutral zone. And Sani makes a smart play to Run Chenjuo, who's got the only goal for Kunlun in this one. Now it's Artur Kuyumov in the offensive end, setting up his teammate Georgi Ivanov. Ivanov in the corner, loses the puck. And now it's Kunlun who curled back to the defensive end to set another offensive rush. Turnover, and Lokomotiv has the puck under control. And they have it in the offensive end. It's Kirill Stepets with it now. He tries to jump to the slot and draws a penalty. It's another trip. And we're going to watch some 4-on-4 hockey now. Konstantin Rasiski gets the minor for tripping. Rasiski is an 18-year-old defenseman who's about to make his debut in junior hockey league. He's a product of Bely Medvedi Junior Hockey School in Moscow, the same junior hockey school that gave the world Nikita Gusev, Nikita Kucherov, and Igor Ozhiganov.
Наказан Константин Российский, номер 5, команда Kunlun Red Star.
It's going to be 40 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey as Loko have the puck in the offensive end. Kovalenko battled for it but lost the battle, and now Loko with the puck in the defensive end. Some miscommunication between Loko defensemen. That led to a fluke goal already, and that could have been another dangerous situation for them. But now they dump it into the offensive end. Kovalenko with a nice move tries to get to the slot, and is stopped. But Loko still have control of the puck in the offensive end. It's Kovalenko again in the left face-off circle. Sets up his teammate Afanasyev in the high slot and goes for the screen. The play is still on. Looked like he should have been blown dead, but no. And now Loko are back to playing full strength. They have about a minute remaining on their power play. Kunlun tried to clear the puck down the ice. Failed to do that. And now it's Zenchikov. Moves it to the right wing. Doesn't quite go through, so he has to reset the play through his defensive end. Grigorenko battle. And now Loko with the puck in the defensive end. Some miscommunication between Loko defensemen. That led to a fluke goal already, and that could have been another dangerous situation for them. But now they dump it into the offensive end. Kovalenko with a nice move tries to get to the slot and is stopped. But Loko still have control of the puck in the offensive end. It's Kovalenko again in the left face-off circle. Sets up his teammate Afanasyev in the high slot and goes for the screen. The play is still on. Looked like he should have been blown dead, but no. And now Loko are back to playing full strength. They have about a minute remaining on their power play. Kunlun tried to clear the puck down the ice. failed to do that. And now it's Zenchikov. Moves it to the right wing. Doesn't quite go through, so he has to reset the play through his defensive end. Grigorenko, Denisenko with a cross-ice pass. Nicely done. And Zenchikov couldn't get a good shot away. It was blocked. Loko has the puck in the offensive end. Pavlikov, backhand pass to the right wing. They put it in the slot. Nikita Gromov has it in the corner, defenseman. Back to the point. Denisenko shoots it. Krasanovsky makes the stop with his mask, it appears, as the puck goes out of play. One thing is for certain, ever since Filip Krasanovsky took the stage, Yaroslavl haven't scored a single goal. But they're still on the power play, and they win the faceoff in the offensive end, only to give up the puck, but they retrieve it in the neutral zone now, and they will reset the play as they skate through the middle. Up to the right wing to Gizatulin. Gizatulin has the puck. Pass in front of the net, and there it is. Number 48, Denis Morozov, young forward, making his debut at the junior club.
23.
And now Loko with the puck in their defensive end. Up through the middle it goes. Kayumov almost lost handle on the puck over there. And now Afanasyev sends it to the right wing. We're 7 minutes into the third period of play, and it's 8-1 Loko against Kunlun Red Star from Harbin, China. Krasanovsky was given up a hard time. The play was not called. And now it's the Dragons who have the puck in their own net. Send it up the ice. Loko get control of it. Spin and curl and send it all the way down to Kayumov, who gives it to Slipats, who has to curl down back to the neutral. Beats his defenseman with a nice move, gives it to Danishkin. Danishkin decides to send it around the rim all the way to the right wing. They put it to the point. It's at the half wall. Send it behind the net. Danishkin has it there now. Danishkin wins the puck over. They send it to the point. Sinitsyn with a shot. Gets blocked. Rybakov is still looking for his third of the night to complete the hat trick. It has been the tournament of hat tricks so far, but we're yet to see a hat trick today. We've seen 4 in the past 2 days. Great hit by Pavel Belov in the offensive end, but it's Loko who end up with the puck again. They try to be very cute with it now. Gromov up the wing. It's a 2-on-2 rush. Denisenko with a nice pass in the slot, and Krasanovsky holds on to it. That was a very pretty play put up together by Denisenko, Danishkin, and Zenchikov, Loko's second line. Zenchikov scored Loko's first goal of the tournament against the Ottawa Capitals on Saturday night. Kunlun's only other goal they scored at the tournament is credited to Gavin Yee, defenseman wearing number 7. There's a fun story about him, as he was born in Sydney, British Columbia. There's a huge Chinese community around Vancouver in Canada. And he made a bit of a name for himself playing in Vancouver Island Junior Hockey League for the Peninsula Panthers before joining Blythe Red Star, which is a part of Kunlun Red Star organization. And he was coached by Brett Tippett, brother of Dave Tippett, longtime NHL coach. There's going to be another face-off taken in Kunlun's territory, and it's Anahovsky's line that's out there. That's Rybakov, Anahovsky, and Kovalenko. But it's Denisenko's line, actually, that's out there. Denisenko has the puck behind the net. Number 14 on Loko. He's all the great stick handling. He really went for a skate on that shift. Loko tried to put the puck on net. It doesn't go through, but Denisenko has it at the left wing. Gains some speed, sends it to the right wing to open up some space. Pass it to behind the net. Anahovsky with the puck now. Now it's Zenchikov. Zenchikov sends it to Pavlikov to the point. Now Denisenko has it in the high slot. Skate to the right circle. Pass in front. It's tipped. And Krasanovsky has it. With 10:18 to go in the third period, it's Loko with a commanding 8-1 lead against the Kunlun Red Star. Denisenko is really making some nice plays at this tournament. He's got 1 goal and a couple of assists already. And we're just 2 games in. Now it's Ryan Riggs. He gets the puck at the right wing. Tries to skate to the area behind the net. He's out-muscled. And now it's Loko with the speed. It's a 2-on-1 rush. Tulin waits for the puck in the slot. They go for the shot. And it's wide off the net. Morozov was looking for his second of the game. And now it's Misu, who also has a goal tonight. Huge defenseman for Loko. They take a point shot. It's redirected by Tulin. It goes wide. Loko buzzing around the offensive end. They have it at the left wing. Back to the point. Misu to the right wing. Pass in front of the net. And it doesn't go through. There's a call made on the play. And it's going to go against Loko. It would seem. As we get another look at this 2-on-1 rush, where Morozov tried to put it on the short side. The call is against Kunlun, actually, and it's Denis Kazakov who gets it. Loko go back on a power play with just over 9 minutes remaining to play in the period. And they skate to the area behind the net. Cheeky pass in front. Ivanov has it. Gonna pass it to Slepets now. Slepets has it at the half wall at the left wing. Back to Ivanov. To the point they go with it. Afanasyev moves the puck to the right wing. Ivanov has it now in the corner. He skates to the point. Pass to Afanasyev. Afanasyev puts it on net. It's tipped in front, but it goes wide, and Kayuma pokes it back to Ivanov to reset the play. Ivanov, with no speed, tried to stick handle his opponent around at the boards right next to the Chinese bench, and Kunlun managed to chip it back into the neutral zone. There's 50 seconds left on Loko's power play as the Dragons dump it down the ice. Akarak plays it around the boards. And Loko will reset their offense from behind their own net. It's Nikolai Kovalenko who carries the puck for Loko. Number 51 skates through the middle. He's up against 4 Kunlun defensemen. He skates into the zone right to the left wing at the half wall, where he stops and dumps it in. And they go back to the point. Sinitsyn Lukichov rather, gets the puck. One-timer, and Krasanovsky pulls off a nice pad save, but it's Loko who regained possession in the offensive end. To the corner they go, back to behind the net, back to the corner, back to behind the net, back to the corner, in front, and they connect, and they should rebound, and they almost score another one as Chervonenko almost puts it in. The play goes on. There's no icing on the play. Lukichov tries to pass it up the left wing, and he does. And now they go chase it. It's Danishkin who's out there for Loko on the forecheck. And Kunlun Red Star take a shot immediately as they cross the blue line, and it goes wide. Ryan Riggs battles for it at the left wing. They put it in the corner. It's Kazakov, Labanov, and Riggs out there for Kunlun as Denisenko almost scores on a breakaway with an unbelievable move, but the puck just goes above the crossbar. Now it's Ryan Riggs down the blue line, tries to feed it to Labanov, and they lose the handle of it. Now it's Denisenko again, in over the blue line. Tried to get a shot away with a spin move, but couldn't do that. And now it's Kunlun who are on the breakaway. Akarak with a pass save, and it freezes the play with 6:10 remaining on the clock. That was just a wild shift for both of the teams. It was 2 breakaway attempts, 1 apiece. Some exciting action on that shift. And an unbelievable stop by Akarak. Absolutely jammed the door on the short side. And what about this move by Denisenko? Really cute stuff. But unfortunately for Denisenko, it's not even a shot on net. That was a powerful blast by Nikita Gromov, who tried to beat Krasanovsky on the short side. And there's Krasanovsky making another save on Danishkin, and then Danishkin hits the goalpost on his own rebound. And all of that came in really close together. And now Denis Morozov takes the face-off in Loko's territory and wins it for his team. There's just over 6 minutes remaining to play in regulation. Up the right wing they go. Morozov has it in the slot, tried to hit it to the far post. There was nobody there. Shot from the point, redirected, and it ends up in the corner. And now it's the Chinese. Looks like it's Huan Sanyi who tries to make his way to the net. Akarak's come into play and breaks it up. Huan Sanyi with the puck in the high slot. Gorgeous move as it skates to the corner. And loses the puck. But now he steals it away in the offensive end. Passes to the right wing, gets it back at the hash marks, but they can't get a shot away. They will maintain possession in the corner, though. Shot from the point, and they miss the net entirely. Now it's Loko. And Kunlun only have very tight Huan Sanyi on the forecheck, who goes for the change. Now it's Loko. Misul carries it into the zone. Chervonenko and Morozov are out there for Loko. Kuyumov was in the slot. Kuyumov gets the puck in the corner. It goes up to the half wall. Goes for a long pass to the point. They send it to behind the net now, looking for the centering pass, if they can get it. Morozov has the puck now. Puts it back in the corner for Chervonenko, who gives it to Kuyumov. Back to the point. Some really neat passing plays by Loko on this shift. And they maintain and in control as Georgi Ivanov sends it to the area behind the net. Kuyumov tries to chip it away. He has it under control. Skates to the slot, shoots from the blue paint. It doesn't go through, but Loko still keep it in the offensive end. The puck barely crosses the line. And there's an interference call that's going to be made. Looks like it's going to go against Loko as Nolan Lee was hauled down to the ice. The official indicates it is indeed an interference call. And it's Kirill Slepets who gets the 2 minutes. Kunlun in the offensive end with the power play. There's 4 minutes remaining to play in the third period. But now it's Kovalenko in the corner. Tries to get to the area behind the net, and it's clipped to the boards as Kunlun give the puck to Ryan Riggs, who carries it in. Makes a drop pass. Down the left wing they go. Now Ryan Riggs chases the puck behind Loko's nets as Yaroslavo dump it down the ice. Juan Sanyi picks it up in full stride, and he goes for his skate. Carries it into the zone, down the left wing. Was about to circle the net. Didn't go through, and now it's Kazakov who's battling for the puck ferociously and lost the battle. And now it's Loko. Denisenko, number 14, skates behind to the area behind the net. Loko pick up the puck. It's Zenchikov who tries to center it for Denisenko. It doesn't go through, but a really smart play attempt by Zenchikov. Zenchikov has it on his handle again, tries to shoot it on net. His shot is blocked, and there's another penalty called. It's going to be slashing, and I believe it's going to go against the Dragons. So we're going to watch some 4-on-4 hockey. As we're really late in regulation here. Pretty clear slash. No option for the official, who is right there to call it. And it's Lobanov who is sent to the sin bin for slashing. Loko win the face-off in the offensive end and dump it around the rim. It's going to be 40 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey.
Penalty team Kunlun Red Star number 8.
The Chinese are in over the blue line. Misu tries to steal the puck away behind his net, and he does. It's in the corner now, and Misu lays his huge body to separate Buddy from the puck. And now it's Anahovsky. Engages in battle in the corner at the far end of the ice. Kunlun skated back into the offensive end, take a shot from the high slot, and Akarak makes the stop as Loko get their fuse man back out on the ice. It's Kirill Slepets who's out there now, fresh out from the sin bin, as Loko decide to reset their offense entirely. And Kayumov carries it in down the left wing, skates behind the net, circles it, sends it to the point. Afanasyev is calling for the puck at the slot. He gets it in the neutral zone, sends it up to the blue line. Slepets has it at the half wall. To the point he goes. Afanasyev, D to D. They shoot it from the right circle. It's blocked, and the puck leaves and slides back into Loko's territory, who reset their play. And now it's Lukichov who takes a shot that whistles wide of the net. And Loko commands another offensive rush from their defensive end. There's 15 seconds left on their power play. They skate down with it through the left wing. Ivanov to the corner. Last minute of play in regulation, as Loko still lead 8-1. Looking to score maybe a couple of more before the clock runs out. Ivanov from the slot. The puck never makes its way to the net as the Dragons clear it down the ice. Lukichov spins and outsmarts Ryan Riggs, who was going at him at full speed. Artur Kiyumov pokes it to his defenseman. Loko give the puck to Danishkin. Danishkin through the middle against 3 defensemen. He gives it to Kovalenko. What a move, what a shot, and it doesn't make its way to the net. Really nice offensive play by Loko. Kovalenko lays his body right at center ice. Huge hit by Kovalenko, son of Andrei Kovalenko, who was named Russian Tank. And the horn goes off. Kunlun Red Star finally free to go from this nightmare of a game for them, as Loko Yaroslavo win 8-1, and with 6 points in 2 games, they're on top of Group A. That concludes Day 3 action of the 2018 Junior Club World Cup. But we'll be back again for Game 4, and it's going to be Group B action at 3 p.m. Sochi time. Trshinets will take on Davos. Both teams lost their opening games of the tournament. And then later that night, there's going to be HV71 from Sweden taking on Red Bull Salzburg from Austria. It's going to promises to be quite a game. I hope to see you there. My name is Andreas Sachenko. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of the team winner, please rise up for the national anthem of Russian Federation. Дамы и господа, мы поздравляем команду Лoko с победой и напоминаем... Unassisted, time 3:46. Штрафом наказан Владислав Червоненко, номер 23 команда Локо. Играют в полном составе. Team Kunlun is now playing at full speed. Stories now playing at